Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. This little slice of 4x3 black and white celluloid via 1964 comes to us thanks to one crazy bastard known as Stanley Peter George C. Scott Sellers Kubrick. Well done. Some other talents definitely on display here, but this movie kind of set precedent in the cinematic world to use satire at such a significant level that it peels your face right off like a hydrogen bomb laced with cobalt THX 1138 or some such kind of element that's totally real and will totally kills us all. Allegedly. Mutually fermented destruction really helped spur more conflict in the US/Soviet Union Cold War, and this little tale lets us know how it may or may not have played out. Generals, commanders, pilots, ambassadors, and one hot secretary end up deciding the fate of the world in a simultaneously no-nonsense and darkly humorous manner, all over the protection of our precious bodily fluids. Peter Sellers. 3 roles, all completely awesome. British liaison, U.S. president, and suspect Nazi wheelchair-bound scientist. All brilliant in portrayal. George C. Scott as Bucky, the epitome of the military-industrial complex who knows. If you keep pounding long enough, the military hammer will always prevail, always. And sometimes pre-pounding is needed just to be sure. And pound some more just to be sure. Again. Slim Pickens as the Air Force pilot who knows what the orders are, even if it means riding that last one out to the end. This is a searing look at our leadership circa 1964. And here we are 60 years later. And while the actors may have changed, the results seem uncannily similar. Games on a higher stratum played by questionable characters of a lower level, with the pawns acting as the insignificant cogs they are perceived as. But at least they label their nuclear warheads with a handle with care warning because, that's a necessary reminder. Another absolutely great film by Stanley Kubrick on the political mechanizations of driving the world. A must-see for all who are paying even the slightest bit of attention. And if you ain't, maybe you better do a little catch-up. Awesome dialogue throughout. There's a couple great scenes here. Obviously, there's the one. Woo-hoo! Bang! And shooting a defenseless Coke machine to make change for a call on a payphone to save the world. That was a good one. And of course, the fantastic quote, "Gentlemen, you can't fight here. This is the war room," by President Merkin Muffley. No shit, that's his character's name. Absolutely perfect. So, rating, man, beers, stories, 5.5 beers. It's not quite perfect in that department, but it's pretty damn close. And look is 5 beers. I mean, they pulled off a great setting here, I gotta say. And don't be fooled by that drunken bootleg out there making the rounds. Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Beer. It's a cheap knockoff from, I think, North Korea. Really butchers the whole thing, and the dub voices are just complete rubbish. Cheers.